Good afternoon. I'm Catherine Rodriguez with Your Lake TV News. Today's newscast focuses on the theory of 6 degrees of separation that connects the OLLU community to the outside world and how the connections impacts the university. We start with the university's international ties. Network connections and unique programs play a role in the 6 degrees of separation at Our Lady of the Lake University. OLLU's Houston campus is one of the school's connections. Notre Dame is a sister school with the same principles. Notre Dame translates to Our Lady of the Lake in English. The worldwide connections continue to grow, local and worldwide, linking us to one another, whether it's in education, sports, music, art, or drama. You don't have to travel far to go far, at least not here at the lake. Students experience a mystical night in India without ever leaving campus, and it's all for a good cause. Student reporter Taylor Williams has a story.
A magical night in India, right here at Our Lady of the Lake. Special guest Dr. Arun Gandhi, grandchild of Mahatma Gandhi, stopped by Chapel Auditorium to help raise money for the Gandhi Memorial Home for Children this weekend. The event included music, dancing, and a few words from Dr. Gandhi himself about tackling the overwhelming problem of poverty in India.
He said none of us have the capacity to transform the whole world or transform the whole country. That we will not be able to help all the 90 million children who need help. But that doesn't mean that we don't do anything for any children.
Our Lady of the Lake helped raise nearly $9,000 for the orphanage. If you'd like to donate, visit gandhiforchildren.org. For Lake TV News, I'm Taylor Williams.
The Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities is known across the globe. But did you know it was founded right here at OLLU? Adrian Chavez explains how.
It was 1985, while serving as Vice President for Institutional Advancement, that Dr. Antonio Rival envisioned an organization that would assure the success of Hispanics in higher education institutions. OLLU and 18 other institutions met to form the Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities, also known as HACU, and to name him the first executive director and president of the organization. Met's building became the headquarters of the organization, and during the 5 years while in charge, Dr. Rival accomplished 3 important goals that would make HACU what it is today. A grant, an opening of a Washington, D.C. office that would enable the organization to represent its member colleges and universities, and the development of the term Hispanic Serving Institutions.
Hispanics are becoming substantial proportions of the population in states where they weren't before, in Georgia and North Carolina. We will soon have Hispanic serving institutions in some states where a few years ago you wouldn't have even thought that there were many Hispanics.
HACU transformed into an organization that pulled together Hispanic serving institutions to develop a potential power base. Now, with over 200 member institutions worldwide, the organization dedicates itself to promote the development of its institutions by improving access opportunities for Hispanic students and providing them with internships and scholarships. But his accomplishments don't stop there. Dr. Rival helped establish weekend college and the biliterate certificate option here on campus.
A program could be developed that would certify that our students are able to perform in both English and Spanish in their profession.
Being the first model of its kind, the biliterate program is open to any student at OLLU. Now, serving as a current professor in the Spanish department, Dr. Rival says he's reaching the end of his career, but hopes to one day help a nonprofit organization. He has left an impact in many and has set an example to follow. Reporting for Lake TV News, I'm Adrian Chavez.
Another professor nationally recognized in the arts is Victor Trevino, chair of the drama department. Reporter Julianne Lopez brings us the details.
Lights, camera, action, and the film begins to roll. Celebrity Victor Trevino studied drama and cinema production at the University of Southern California and later received his master's degree in acting from the University of California in Los Angeles. He features in movies such as Big City, Living in America, Crazy from the Heart, the children's show Pee-wee's Playhouse, and the popular gangster movie American Me. He works on numerous national commercials for both radio and television. Not only does Trevino take on the big stage, he teaches and guides the students at Our Lady of the Lake University to the spotlight. Contemporary learning is the type of experience you can look forward to in the drama department. Trevino says his greatest achievement has been watching his students become successful and seeing that their hard work pays off. All students are more than welcome to participate in any of Professor Trevino's drama productions at the 24th Street Theater.
Moving from the big screen to the little screen, student reporter Jennifer Arevalo brings us the story on OLLU's Karen Grace, anchor for Ken's 5 Weekend News.
Ken's 5 Weekend reporter Karen Grace earned a Communication Arts and Psychology degree from Our Lady of the Lake University in 2000. She also taught Introduction to Television Production, where students learned a variety of skills from camera work to creating multimedia packages. Grace said, "One of the reasons I pursued my graduate education is because I knew I wanted to educate others. It's rewarding to be making an impact on their careers at this early stage. And maybe, as the class goes on, they will discover a hidden talent they didn't know they had," from the OLLU website. To see Karen Grace in action, just tune in to Ken's 5. For Lake TV News, I'm Jennifer Arevalo.
Next, we take it from news writing to creative writing. Student reporter Lynette Vega shares the story of novelist Nan Cuba and her love of literature.
The Great Gatsby, Of Mice and Men, and To Kill a Mockingbird, all classic American novels. For Assistant Professor of English Nan Cuba, literature has been her passion and livelihood. Cuba began as a freelance journalist and later turned to fiction writing. Her love of fiction inspired her to start Gemini Inc., a nonprofit literary arts center.
It was not an effort that was strategized or planned. A friend who is a wonderful writer and I, as kind of a lark, just kind of fun, decided that we both, she's a wonderful writer and we both love literature and talking about books. And we were invited by the manager of a bookstore downtown to put together a reading, which we did because we had writer friends. But then she asked us to do it again and we decided to do something different.
Cuba started special interest programs and writing classes. She later developed a course catalog similar to the one OLLU uses for its students. Cuba also hosts the annual literary festival at OLLU. This year's theme, Within, Without, will feature speakers such as Pamela Johnson and Dorothy Allison.
It's celebrating marginalized voices, which means people who, for some reason, feel outside the general population, and yet we meaning everyone involved with the festival, feel that they have voices that need to be heard.
Although Cuba has had many accomplishments within the San Antonio community, one of her strongest connections to literature remains in the classroom.
It's an opportunity to spend time with, books that I haven't before, that I've been interested in, and really look at them deeply, and also engage in conversations with my students that are exciting to me because it helps me develop as a writer and a thinker.
Don't expect to see Cuba close the book on this chapter of her life anytime soon. She's currently looking for an agency to publish her manuscripts and wants to continue teaching those classic American novels.
Professor Cuba isn't the only one with creative ties on campus. Janelle Fernandez brings us the story of our very own American Idol connection.
Lake has the link to American Idol. Season 9 contestant Todrick Hall auditioned in Dallas, Texas, where he was given his pass by all 4 judges. Hall is son to the OLLU men's basketball coach Corey Cornish. Cornish coaches the men's team and recruits new players for the next academic year. Besides coaching, he supports his son's journey on the show. Cornish and his family do not miss a performance by Todrick on American Idol. Hall also supports his father and the men's team by visiting during games and interacting with the players. Cornish says that Todrick has worked hard to get where he is and that he is really proud of his son's accomplishments. Todrick has performed on Broadway, Six Flags Over Texas, and even produced an original musical, Oz the Musical. His father says that he is a type that will find a way to get his dreams. Follow Todrick's success on the show by visiting www.americanidol.com or tuning in on Thursdays at 7 p.m. on Fox. For Lake TV News, I am Janelle Fernandez.
That's all our news today. I'm Catherine Rodriguez with Your Lake TV News. Have a great day.